Hi everyone. Well, look where I am today. Mr. Hamlin's man shed. So this is where all the fun happens. This is where I do all my jobs. It's where, hang on, where is she? She's having a drink. I'll introduce you to my little friend. This is where Smudgy lives. This is Smudgy. And Smudge lives in this little igloo here. She doesn't like coming inside much. She comes in the evening for a cuddle, and that's about it. So other than that, she's a little bit old and grumpy, and she needs a little ramp to get up to her bed, because she's a little bit old and crotchety, but she won't come in. So she's pretty good, but she is a bit grumpy, so she stays out here, but she likes it out here, I promise. And we've got a little electric blanket that she sits on, so she's warm all the time. And then when she's ready for a bit of food, she has a cry. Like you. So, if the camera blocks off at any point, it'll be because she's doing that. So first of all, I want to start by saying a massive, massive well done to everyone, because we're now 3 weeks into this, and the feedback that I've been getting from everybody is that people, on the whole, are managing this one so much better this lockdown. Oh, look, some whiskers. You're just doing the most fabulous job. We all know how massively difficult it is. I want to give a massive shout out to parents as well. Parents, you are doing amazingly. God, I can't really begin to imagine the stresses that you're having as well, because it's not easy. And I know that we've got families with twins and 4 children, 5 children, and home learning with that is just deadly. So, whatever you are doing brilliantly. Don't beat yourself up about it, and this applies to people at home, children and adults. If you're not doing 4 pieces of work a day and you're only managing 2 or 3, that is amazing. Absolutely amazing, because actually that's 2 or 3 more than perhaps you would be at any other time, if things weren't going as well. So well done. You're doing absolutely brilliantly. Smudge wants to say well done as well. No, she doesn't. So let's start our assembly, and then we're going to talk a little bit about badges as well. So, in Kilmer this week, Kenzie Bettinson has been completing her work to such a high standard. She's clearly been putting in 100% with effort and support from her family to complete her remote learning. Smudgy's just going to scratch on my pen. So, that is brilliant, Kenzie. Well done you. I love hearing the 100% effort thing, because actually that's one of the hardest things at home, is to motivate yourself. Because actually you've got all your home stuff around, and to think, oh, hang on, why would I put 100% work into my effort, into my schoolwork? So well done you, Kenzie. And Rory Butler. Rory has been sending the most amazing remote learning. He's clearly been working very hard and being supported very well at home. He should feel very proud. Rory, that is a brilliant comment. Well done you. Absolutely superb. In Barrow, we've got James Hill Roberts for wonderful efforts in your school learning, neat presentation and a smiley face. It's been lovely to see James in school, really lovely, and I know, well, from that comment, he's obviously doing well. And Buster Bickle for hugely impressive commitment to your home learning and acting on feedback. Love that, Buster. Acting on feedback's quite tricky sometimes, because actually, sometimes the motivation, if you think you've put 100% effort in and suddenly somebody says, oh, do you think you could do better? I know that year 3, oh, hello. Smudge, get out of the way! I know that year 3 have done Austin's Butterfly, and that was all about improving yourself and not being afraid to improve yourself. So well done, Buster. In Tregarrick, we've got Holly Needham for always being a bundle of joy and positivity in the morning meetings, and for the excellent standard of work she produces on an hourly basis. Well done, Holly. I want to say sorry to Holly as well, because every time she comes for a relaxing walk on the beach, it seems that Mr. Hamlin's in the sea. So she has to see me regularly. So Holly, I'm really sorry. I don't plan it, I promise. You're always so delightfully polite and so lovely. It's lovely to see you, but I do apologise for ruining your beach walks. And Malachi Allen for being an exceptional drummer every morning in the Teams meeting. I love that. Malachi, you're going to have to show me that when you get back. And doing his awesome drum roll before the class motto of the day. Plus, he's the definition of perseverance. And Mr. Davies said he looked up the word perseverance in the dictionary and it just said Malachi Allen. Look at that. So well done, Malachi. It's lovely to hear. And in Trewarley, we've got Amelia Payne for consistently trying her best with all her learning and always having the biggest and brightest smile. There's so much change and you're doing so well. Keep it up. Well done, Amelia. And actually that sums it up, doesn't it? There's a lot of change, and if you're managing it, then well done you. And Libby Weeks for continuing to demonstrate an exemplary attitude to learning. Your learning is always beautifully presented and you're always striving to do your best. Well done. And as you know, Mr. Davey earlier talked about class motto. If I could have a school motto, it would simply be try your best. Because actually through all of this, if you've tried your best, what more can we ask? That's brilliant. So well done, Libby. Very proud of you. Well done, Year 3. What great comments. Keep it up. Okay, Year 4. Alexis Jones for sharing so much of her amazing work and the effort she is putting in to complete the home learning. A special well done for entering the Make or Bake challenge where she created a superb monster book of monsters from Harry Potter. I love that. Well done, Alexis. Sounds brilliant. And Summer Kinsman for the fantastic perseverance she has shown to complete all the home learning. Mr. Tamlin said he's very impressed with everything she's doing and she should be very proud of herself. And Mr. Tamlin says he certainly is. So well done, Summer. Great comment. In Ottery, we got Lawrence Patton for his fantastic home learning this week. He is consistently smashing it. Well done. Lawrence, you should be really, really proud of yourself. Well done, you. And Freddie Shilton. Freddie has shown spectacular perseverance and resilience this week, particularly with English. You are wonderful, Mr. Shilton. You better believe it. That's nice. Well done, Freddie. And in Liner, we've got Joshua Mulder for committing to his home learning and showing the same perseverance he does in school. That's a good comment, Josh. To keep that up and have the same attitude you have in school is really, really positive. Well done. Also, for reading to his younger siblings to improve his own reading. That's lovely. Love the sound of that. What a good way to engage you, your siblings, and just basically to improve yourself at the same time. Well done, you. And Mary Blackler for throwing herself wholeheartedly into her remote learning. She is smashing every task and shows the same enthusiasm at home as she does in the classroom. What a comment. Well done, Mary. Because, as I say, when you're at home and you've got little brothers running around and you've got all the things at home that you'd normally be looking forward to doing and you've got to try and ignore all that to do your home learning, that is really impressive. Well done, you. In Tamar, we've got Will Holmes for insatiable hard work. Oh, Smudgy's going into a igloo, I think. She's fed up on my voice. She's going for a sleep. Oh, no. Going to stand in the sunshine. Will Holmes for insatiable. I love that. Insatiable. It means basically you can't get enough of it. Insatiable hard work, doing every single lesson to the best of his ability, joining each morning meeting and even sending me a photo of himself giving the weather forecast each morning. Will, a meteorologist in the making. Love it. Well done, you. And India, a great attitude to home learning, positive as always, as well as producing a quite wonderful PowerPoint about the Anglo-Saxons and baking pizzas. Where was my pizza, India? You didn't bring any to us in school? Grrr. Well done, you. That's lovely to hear, though. Mr. Smith said, what a week. So well done, India. That's lovely. I don't know. I think Smudgy's just going to have a little sit right in front of the camera. Going to have a little clean. Nice. So well done, Year 4. What lovely, lovely comments. I know that I've seen a lot of Year 4 staff in, and they're just so proud of what you're doing. So well done. In Year 5, I hope you don't mind Smudgy just kind of interrupting our meeting. In Year 5, Fistral, we've got Jacob for fantastic presentation and an excellent attitude to home learning. I'm really proud of you. Keep it up. Well done. And Caitlin for excellent maths work. I'm really impressed with your perseverance and presentation with both multiplication and division. You're a superstar. Mrs. Lee is very proud of you too. Well done, Jacob and Caitlin. In Senon, we've got Harvey Dart. You have an amazing attitude to your learning at home, attending all the team's meetings and completing all the work brilliantly. I'm extremely proud. However, Harvey, walking up the drive this week, I said to you, do you want to come to school? And you said no. Come on. I gave you an offer there. You could have stayed in. I don't blame you. Stay at home, because actually it sounds like what you're doing at home is awesome. So well done you. And Ethan Mulder for participating so well in his English lessons with Mrs. Evans and clearly working very hard at home. Well done, Ethan. Keep it up. Brilliant, you two. Great comments for Senon. And then Miss Tullett's key worker bubble. Jack Bell for being so, with lots of O's, absorbed in everything we do, always. Ooh, there it is. Always cracking straight on with your work and achieving gold in all lessons. All round amazing. You've been a superstar. That's nice. Well done, Jack. Again, coming into school, awesome. Well done you. Very proud of that. Maisie Singleton for bossing your home learning. Polzeth, bossing your home learning. I love that. Every piece of work is carefully crafted to a high standard. Loving seeing your motivational board in our Teams chat. An important reminder to keep positive. Well done, Maisie. Brilliant. And Thomas Bird for going the extra mile in his home learning. Tom extended his investigation in science, making links with ratio a true example of scientific inquiry. That's good. Love the links being made. As you know, making links is one of my favourite learning powers. So to do that, well done you, Thomas. Brilliant. And then Mr. James's key worker bubble is Katie Stenning. Katie's shown great effort, enthusiasm and personality in all areas this week in school. And I've got to say, every morning, whenever I see her crossing the road, when she comes up the drive, morning Katie, she's always bright and bubbly. So well done you, Katie Stenning. Lovely to see. And in Trianon, we got Jackson Woodman for excellent juggling of home school and school and conducting a superb science experiment at home. Well done. Absolutely superb. And Nathan Saunders for brilliant home learning, another expert science experiment and smashing the TT Rockstars. Well done you, that's excellent, Trianon. Well done you, 5. Awesome comments again, love it. In Kadrivi, we got Florence Hamlin for engaging with all things remote, a creative way to display science learning and for doing lots of other extracurricular activities. Well done, Florence, really good. And Noah Don for working through all the remote learning activities each day, attending all Teams meetings, and excellent presentation for all home lessons. I love this reference. I've heard a lot of it about people's presentation. The danger is when you're at home is to think, my teacher's not looking over my shoulder, they're not watching what I'm doing, so therefore I won't put as much effort in. And actually, for those people that are, that's a real skill. It shows that you're really trying hard. So well done. Great to hear that, Noah. In Lizard, we've got Harvey Elliott, who found remote learning really quite challenging at first, but is now just smashing it. Mr. Long said, I'm very proud of you. Harvey, that is brilliant, because, it's easy to go, I'm finding it hard, I'll continue to find it hard, I'll leave it. And actually what you've done is you've said, yeah, I found it hard, but actually I'm going to keep persevering, and you've done it, and now you're smashing it. Well done, Harvey. And Tilly Beam, who could not be more engaged in her learning, sending me a plethora of photos. One of my favourite words, plethora. Love it. A plethora of photos of completed work and even a copy of a lemon syrup cake she made following the instructions on Tuesday's reading skills. Again, like I said to India though, Tilly, it's a great comment and I love the sound of the home learning. Where was Mr. Hamlin's lemon syrup cake? Lemon's one of my favourites. You could have, dropped a little bit round. I don't know. Well done, Tilly. Lovely comment. And really nice to see you getting that practicality into it as well. So it isn't just kind of, all writing a book. So well done you. In Travose, we've got Scarlett Vigus for consistently demonstrating a fantastic learning attitude during this time. It is brilliant to receive her work daily and see how much effort she's putting in. Well done, Scarlett. Big smiley face after that comment, so you must have been brilliant. Well done you. I'm in the sun there. It's all right. It's probably a good thing. It's blocking out my face. And Poppy Stacey for creating a fantastic Carbiel themed board game. I saw that at the Teams meeting yesterday. Well done, Poppy. It is so creative and original. I cannot wait to play. That's what Miss Owen said. Well done you. Brilliant comments, Travose. And last but by no means least, Pendine. Olivia Rhodes Howells for a fabulous attitude and effort with her home learning. I'm so proud of how she's coping with working at home. Well done. And Leighton Milros, again, Mr. Webb says, I'm so proud of how Leighton has engaged with the learning. He is always the first to send me his work on Teams and to an extremely high standard. His presentation has been spot on too. Yet another great comment about presentation. Well done, Leighton. Really proud of that. Wow. What comments. 16 classes full of absolutely awesome comments. Well done you, everybody. It's deadly at the moment. However, this is halfway to half term. So if you like, we're at our quarter term holiday on Saturday. So you can have Saturday and Sunday as a quarter term holiday because it's halfway to half term. So we're almost at half term. Just the same again. Keep putting that great effort in. Well done. I've got to give a big shout out to the next 5 awards because these 4 people in one class are obviously still maintaining their Mathletics because Dylan White in year 3, Billy Edwards year 4, Elliot Court year 5 and Callum Feely year 6. They're the same winners as last week. So you'll challenge everybody else, the 353 other children. You've got to beat those 4 for next week. But well done for doing all that Mathletics. And the class is bearer again. So well done. Now, before I sign off, I just want to talk about badges. So many children have been passionate about their target badges. Oh, my knees are hurting. I'm going to have to move. So many children have been really just passionate about their target badges. And because some of you have set yourself a real target of saying, right, if I achieve so many badges, I can get my platinum badge or my choice badges by the end of the year. Now, of course, not being in school, that slightly put a bit of a doomer on that. And that is a real shame. And we didn't want people's enthusiasm to dip when it came to badges. So we have sort of changed it up a little bit. And because it's almost impossible to monitor targets remotely, we've just done a bit of a participation badge instead. So every 20 pieces of work you give to your teacher or in school, or if you're not uploading it to your teacher will check when you come back to school. So don't think that your learning will be missed. It won't be. Every 20 badges, you will be sent a little animal badge. We're starting with little tiny pygmy shrew. Then we're going up to a chipmunk. Then I think the next one is a meerkat. Then the next one, I can't remember. And I made them. I know red panda, koala, and lynx. Yeah. So we've got 6 badges for this half term, and then we're going to get bigger animals again after half term if we're still doing this. And that's all about participation and just your effort and really trying hard with all the lessons. Now, I totally understand that there are a lot of parents out there that are trying to work as well as trying to homeschool children, which is deadly difficult. So if it turns out that you're only doing 2 pieces of work a day, it doesn't matter. You must be proud of the badge that you earn, that is your reward. All right. So if you don't get the same badge as anybody else, it's no different to the badge systems in school. We got children in school that I'm delivering bronze badges to one class, and in the same class I might be delivering a ruby badge. Now, my question is that bronze badge any less earned? No, it's not. Is the ruby badge child any better than the bronze badge child? No, they're not. It's just a different way of working, and some children get their targets easier, some children find targets easier, some don't. So don't worry if you're not getting the same badge as somebody else. When you get a badge, be proud. Be proud of your badge. So when you get your chipmunk badge or whatever, be like, yeah, I got a chipmunk, because it is really, really good. So that's going to be our new little system. It's just a bit of an incentive. It's just a bit of a silly thing. And then when you come back to school, whatever the highest badges you've earned, so let's say you got to the red panda badge, we'll be making you a red panda badge for participation, and that's the one you'll go home with once you come back to school. All right. So I won't be making all the badges, because I'll be making badges till I'm about 95, but I'll make your highest badge, and then your teacher will send you via Teams the other badges. All right. Okay, so that's me done. I think, my old knees are getting a bit bad. Smudgy's sitting on our electric blanket. Come here. She's not very good at pulling her paws out. She's going to come and say goodbye. Say, look, who's over there? See? So we're going to say goodbye. You have a great weekend. We will see you all on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Really forget about everything worky. Don't do anything. Just chill out, relax, have a good weekend. Hopefully it won't rain too much. And then we'll start again on Monday. All right, Smudgy's trying to get away. She's getting grumpy. Right, take it easy, people. Bye. Oh, she's gone. Bye.